Decided to make a little video with this camera. This is my late grandfather's 35mm camera. Hasn't been, well, my grandfather's been gone for about 26 years, so this hasn't been used for a long time. It's called the Halina 35X Super. Okay, you know, it feels pretty decent weight to it, so it feels like a good camera. Basically, I'm going to set myself a challenge in taking some photographs with this and see what I can actually produce. So I bought myself some film that was recommended to me. What makes me the most of this camera is that there's no light meter in this camera. Basically, all it is, and I'll show you, is that there's no battery in it, there's nothing. It's just literally, you put your film in, you set your aperture and shutter speed, and away you go. It has got an adjustable lens. It is fixed to the actual camera. It's a 45mm lens, so probably more suited to portraits than it is for landscape, but definitely doable. I'm gonna have a go at this. I'll take it out with me this week, get some shots, get the film processed, and then see what I can sort of come up with. Okay, so the camera comes in this nifty little sort of travel case. If we can take that off like that. If we unscrew here, there you go, the camera comes out. So here's the back of the camera, and here's the top end. So we've got our little dial here to rewind the film. Obviously that's for your flash. There's your shutter release button there. We've got a couple of rings on the lens. So this bottom one here is for the shutter. Your depth of field markings along here. And then we've got our focusing distance, which is in feet. And the last dial, I'll show you now, is basically the aperture. So this particular lens is f3.5 by there, and it goes up to f16. So the rings are a little bit stiff, but like I said, it hasn't been used in, God knows, 26, 27 years maybe. And this camera is probably approaching 60 years old. So it's, you know, a very old camera. What strikes me the most about this, and I'll show you now on here, if you can have a look, it actually says Empire Made. This button here releases the back of the camera. And basically all that's in there is your shutter. You put your film in here, you put it across the shutter onto this cog. And that's it. You can see the shutter moving. I've given it a bit of a clean with the air gun, got all the dust out and give it a bit of a wipe down. So it is really good to go. Come down to the nap to have a go at the camera. I've taken a few shots already. It's really annoying that you can't see what you've actually taken a picture of, but beautiful evening in Bali, and the sun's coming down lovely now. So I just come back now from the nap.
very difficult to use film, I think. I didn't know what the hell my shots were going to turn out like. I think they're okay. It just depends whether the exposure is correct. Yeah, fingers crossed anyway, so I'll keep you guys posted anyway.
There we go, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it, and I achieved what I set out to achieve, which was basically use this camera, take some photographs. It all worked fine. I mean, there was no light leak within the camera. The negative came back fine. It was correct exposures. So I was happy. So yeah, I'm pleased I used it. It was a challenge, but a good experience. So would I use film again? I don't think so. I love the benefit we get with digital photography. To be able to see your photographs at the back of the camera and the histogram and all the little benefits that we get nowadays. And I often wonder what people like my granddad back in the day would think of our methods now. The computers we use and how we process film, and it's changed so much within 60 years. I mean, this camera is approaching 60 years old. I'm glad he did it. So yeah, until next time, guys, give us a like, comment and a share. Cheers.